Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I have got this thing for planners. We'll blame somebody. We'll blame Plan to Create, I think, because she started a monster. So we've got my Erin Condren Student Academic Planner, which is going to start in August, which, you know, I've done a quick flip through already with some verses there, and I'm just waiting for my timetable to be released. And so, you know, August is in some way, shape or form complete. And I went through and showed you what I was doing there. So that's the first week of August sort of done. I'm still in this one at the moment. I know, you can see I've got messes everywhere. I'm still trying to sort everything out at the moment. So that was my June weeklies, and then I went to this method. Got my vaccine. So now we're into July. So it's the July monthly overview, essentially. Then this is yesterday, this is today, tomorrow, and Sunday. So this is my weekly, and then we go to here, and we go to my dailies, which is here. So I keep modifying and changing things, actually. I came across something that talked about an organisation doing a daily 6 or 8 jobs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's 7 things here, which I'm going to start implementing. Prayer and devotions, make bed, tidy kitchen, a load of laundry, sweep floors, bathrooms, and decluttering. So that is what I'm going to start implementing, but I've not given myself a lot of room here. So this is for Monday, and I've already done some of the stuff for Monday already. So this is today, and so far I've done this. My bed's still not made. I haven't tidied the kitchen yet. I have to still do that, and I've got to do a 10-minute declutter. So there's still time, but that's for tomorrow as well. So I'm all over the place. Today's Friday. I've got the washing done. So yeah, film YouTube. So I'm doing that now. Yeah. And so anyway, so I've got some stuff to do that I've already ticking off. So that is the dailies. But what I decided to do was I really was not really in a good place with my spirit, you know, with my Bible daily journal devotions and my quiet time. So this is what I've come up with. So I've looked at what other people have done, and it's still in a trial format at the moment, and I hope that I can do a plan with me somewhere down the track. So I printed out a July calendar, and I decided that I'd make this July all about others. And considering that's the 2nd July is the celebration of the start of the Salvation Army and William and Catherine Booth, who had a big emphasis on others, I thought, why not start with others? And I know you can see that Thursday and Saturday are already highlighted. Yeah, I'm having one of those weeks. When I went to put in the Bible reading for Thursday, I actually put it on Friday. And then I did Saturdays, and then I realised what I had done. So Saturdays was actually yesterday. So this is what I've come up with. The Bible verse and the day. I want to list out something I'm grateful for. Something that I can say thank you to God for. So I've got, yesterday was the ability that I have a job and that I can pay my bills. And then the scripture reading, my interpretation of the scripture reading. So it was actually about discernment, which was really interesting. That spiritual discernment is really quite important, and there's lots of discussions going on about what does the Bible say, what does God say, what does this say, what does that say. And for me at the moment, one of my big things is discernment, and discernment is the ability to judge well, and that's really what I want to be able to do. And if you've been following my channel for a while, you'll know that there's lots of stuff going on in the YouTube communities, and that requires discernment. So I want discernment. I want discernment for the Bible, I want discernment for life. I want discernment as far as talking about even things in the world. I've been able to judge what's true, what's not. I'm praying for next year because I don't know what I'm going to do next year. I thought I knew what I was going to do next year up until a couple of months ago, and then something's come along and I really don't. I'm at the I don't know stage, which is really quite weird to be in. And so I'm praying again for discernment because I have to make some decisions. I'm also praying for somebody at the church and then one of the people in my YouTube community, and I've got those names covered. The application with my life, and then I've written out a prayer. It's not going to be clean, you know, it's going to get messy. So today's, again, grateful. I was grateful because I didn't wake up till 10 o'clock. I was grateful for sleeping. I was grateful for warmth. And today I added a third one because it's Founders Day, William and Catherine Booth. And the fact that they took a step out of faith and started meeting the needs of the people that society rejected, both spiritually, emotionally, physically. And what started out really small just grew, and is now in 132 countries around the world, the Salvation Army. So scripture reading, observation, application, and then the prayer. So again, discernment, I need some financial discernment and some spiritual discernment, and again next year, and again somebody else from my YouTube community and somebody else from church. So this is tomorrow's. So I've essentially planned it out. So I've done them as boxes. So I've done love hearts for grateful and circles for who I'm praying for. Sometimes I've added more, sometimes I've added less. I try to do 4 prayer. I need to add another one. I'm trying to do 4 prayer requests. So at the moment, I have, it's not necessarily pretty. This is splitting it up. So it's called the SOAP. It's called the SOAP way of devotional. It's the SOAP devotional scripture, observation, application, prayer, with these other things in it. So I've journaled out, or I have planned out until I'm here at the 11th of July. So this is the next week here. This is week 2 of July. And then I've got August and September, and then I'll be looking probably to put in sermon notes at the back. Look, I may make some changes, and then I'm going to highlight as they're done. This is just to get me back into this. And because the more of this that I know and I understand, and the more time that I'm spending, I'm a highlighter, so I'm an old-fashioned person, so I highlight the verses, and sometimes I'll even write next to them anything that jumps out. So my current Bible hasn't been returned to me. I left it somewhere and I'm waiting for it to be returned to me. So this is again another spare Bible. And again, I often journal of, my Bibles reflect who I am. So this is just one that I've had. So that's my faith journal as it stands today. So tell me what you think in the comments below. I may make these into a template. I haven't decided yet. I don't know whether this is going to work. I'm going to try it for 2 weeks and see how it goes. It was just something that I saw that somebody else had done. And again, I've modified it to suit what I'm looking for. They had it on an A4 spread. I did try to fit it onto, my initial plan was 1 day a page, but that wasn't going to work. So it's going to be two pages per day. Whether that can be refined, I'm not sure yet. So we're going to try this for 2 weeks and we'll see how it goes. I don't have any faith. I don't have any faith stickers or anything. So again, I'm just using what I've got at the moment. So, it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be, colourful. It's not going to, be like this or like this. It's not going to be at all. It's going to be just very much plain, boring, a little bit plain and boring, I think. Anyway, that's where I am with all of this. So, and I haven't filled in, I've actually filled in my dailies more than my weeklies, but when I go to the Erin Condren, I don't know that I'll be doing my weeklies in here as such, because I've done, that's next week. I've done that, and then that's the week after I've decided to try a vertical layout. So I'm just experimenting with things while I can at the moment, and then that's August, and that's when the Erin Condren kicks in. So I really don't know, but I've put a September monthly in there, I've got an October monthly in there, and I've got a November monthly in there. And my book, and the other thing is the book is just falling apart, so it didn't like me putting things in. So yeah, so this is the second today, so this is what I'm working on today, and I'm already behind, so I better finish this video, edit it and upload it, so that I can now get on and finish the tasks that I haven't done yet. But remember, so my memory today is to be brave, and I never lose. I either win or I learn. You can't lose. You either win or you learn. So thank you for joining me.